Donald Rumsfeld, the man with a gun in one hand and a Bible in the other, reportedly routinely used militaristic passages from the Bible as cover pages for White House intelligence documents during the Bush administration. Apparently, one of these cover pages had a passage from Ephesians printed over a picture of U.S. forces in Iraq. This passage said, "Therefore, put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after you've done everything, to stand." I don't know about you, but that scares the ever-living crap out of me. It's obvious to me, living smack dab in the middle of the Bible Belt, that when you want to guilt somebody into believing one of your viewpoints or rile them up into action, you just whip out your trusty Bible, randomly open a page, point to it, and say, "There you go, God said so, you need to go do it now." Never mind that the Bible teaches forgiveness and kindness to one another, or to judge not lest ye be judged. It's got badass passages that can serve as Christian fear-mongering, which consequently fits well into some people's personal agendas. The fact that people like Rumsfeld can call radical fundamentalists a group of extremists who have a skewed view of their religion, then turn around and print some less than happy Bible passages on intelligence documents is the most hypocritical thing I've heard to date. A very unpopular truth, and I'm just putting myself out there even saying this, is that these two groups are the opposite sides of the same dumbass coin. Islamic fundamentalists look down upon the decadent ways of the Western world, while Christian conservatives look down upon the backward heathen ways of the Middle East. See? Same coin, opposite sides. Really, all it boils down to is an "I know you are, but what am I" match with these people. Not only that, but it pisses me off that separation of church and state can be bent over a table and raped like that, especially when it involves the heads of nations. Their actions lead to people believing that all followers of any given religion are exactly the same, because no other alternative is popularly out there. "I seen it on TV. Must be true." Who am I to judge, you may be asking yourself? Well, I'm just a dude that likes to use large words in a confusing manner, that's all. But I'm not really judging per se, because to me, everybody is entitled to their beliefs. That doesn't mean I have to like it, just that I have to accept it. I just don't see how people can preach peace and love and godliness with an automatic rifle in their hand, or how they can justify extreme actions with no realistic proof. To me, the people that believe this are the people that believe everything that Fox News or any other televised media source has to say. Think about this. Do you honestly believe that a news source, an American news source, is going to say anything that remotely sounds un-American, especially if it's an unpopular opinion? Maybe a little bit off topic, but do you know the phrase, "If God be for us, who be against us"? Do people that say that really think that maybe other people's gods are against them? Like, this is a game of dodgeball and God's gonna pick them last because they're the gimp kid? Fairly sure they believe in a God too, and they believe the same exact thing, so how retarded is that? Anywho, as corny as the phrase, "Can't we all just get along" is, I find myself asking that more and more lately. I'd like to think that in some cases, especially after this extended period of time, that groups should be able to learn to coexist on the planet, to agree to disagree, so to speak. There are some deep-seated beliefs that can't be changed, and some situations that can never be solved. Learning to coexist, agreeing to disagree, giving each other space, not judging, not giving each other shit, to me, is a much better solution than beating each other with sticks until one side dies. But then again, I'm just an ignorant southerner with a high school education. What do I know?